This session will cover the Advanced Pivot Table option on VoterListsOnline.com. The Advanced Pivot Table option is located up here along the top blue bar and is based on whatever you select on your Query Builder screen. This gives you the ability to run some analytics and see breakouts on numbers of specific fields within the VoterListOnline database. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and select our criteria. And for the purposes of this example, I'll pull up one county. And you can either go ahead and run a count here or go ahead and run to the Advanced Pivot Table option. You do not necessarily have to generate the count in order to use the Advanced Pivot Table option. But I'll go ahead and recalculate just to see what our total is here. And then I can click on Advanced Pivot. And this option gives you the ability to set columns and rows. This is very similar to the options that you have in Excel on pivot tables that you can just click and drag and create breakouts based on that. So for the purposes of this, I'll just do a simple select. And we'll do a breakout. Let's do age indicator. And we'll do ethnic code. And then for our rows, we can go back up and select this particular county. And if we want to actually break it out based on individual household, address, phone, etc., we can select that as well. One thing, if you are selecting the address and phone components on this screen, you will definitely need to specify the specific queries on the Query Builder screen as well. So if you're looking for the unique phones, then you probably want to do your phone code fields back on the Query Builder screen. So for purposes of this, I'll just do individual, and I'll go ahead and click execute. And you'll see the little clock spinning here. And depending on what all fields you have in there and the size of the data, this could take certain specific amounts of time, but for this, it should not take that long at all. So what we have here is a breakout on our age indicator fields. And then we also have by the ethnic code as well. So as you can see, we've got each one of the indicator fields and then the age ranges basically, and then the actual ethnic breakouts as well. And you can get as descriptive as you want. You can add as many fields as you want to break this out. Again, this is just like the pivot table in Excel. And if you want, you can actually include the summary totals. And it'll give you the totals for each one of those. And if you want to export to a PDF, Excel, or HTML, you can do that as well. I generally recommend that you will want to do it in Excel just because it gives you the flexibility to modify the appearance of the actual breakouts there. And as you see, you've got your breakout here. And you can clean this up or modify this in any way that you want for your appearance of your pivot table option there. And again, just like going through here, if you want to actually do the ages, you can change that out. You can do ages instead. And you can sort by clicking and dragging there. And just to reiterate again, this is based on what you have in your select under Query Builder. So these counts will reflect that information. So keep that in mind when you're wanting to break these out as well. And as you have here, you'll see the ages, and you'll have the ethnic breakouts. So for African Americans, you have 288, 11 for Asian, 8 for Hispanic, 11 for other, and 181 for white. And again, you can scroll through here, see the other tables, and then export out to a PDF, Excel, or just an HTML static screen. And again, if you have any questions, please email vlosupport@aristotle.com, and our support department will be happy to go in more depth as far as functionality of this screen.